Hi, friends, Chris is again. Welcome back to the video. This is another request this time for Gia, and the name of this video is Martyrs Movie Review by Possessed by Horror. I know who this is. She's one of my favorite horror YouTubers, so let's check it out.
I'm going to be
this was 10 years ago, too.
That is probably my most requested
old video
ever. I literally get comments on every single video that I post to watch and review this movie. And going into it, I knew it was a disturbing movie. I didn't know it was.
It's a fucked up movie, but it's really good.
That it was.
The remake sucks, so as what I've heard from people.
And it's a French horror film. And I'm just going to say that I'm not going to be doing ratings for this movie. It just feels inappropriate. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it, but I can't explain it. I don't want to rate this movie because it's its own entity. It doesn't need ratings. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it, and we'll go from there. So first I'm going to tell you a bit about the plot. So it follows this girl named Lucy who was abused and tortured as a child when she was 12, and she actually escaped.
I might review the movie too.
One of these days. Years later, she seeks revenge on that family and finds them and kills them. Her friend Anna becomes involved in it, and she begins to, or Lucy falls into madness and her delusions, and so Anna's kind of facing this on her own, and then she begins to experience what Lucy did when she was younger. And the director left the ending up for interpretation, which I really liked. It kind of makes you think about the meaning of the movie and what it means to you personally and what you think happened. It doesn't give all the answers, and I like that. I don't even know if I'm ready to talk about this movie, to be honest, because I've never had a movie affect me the way that Martyrs did. Never in my life.
It's a good movie, man. Is it fucked up?
Movies. I've made comments like, "Oh, I wanted to turn it off. I was so disturbed," and stuff like that. And I say it in a joking manner, not the disturbed part, turning it off.
If the movie had an animal being killed, I would have hated it.
I mean, I do.
It's very disturbing enough.
We'll stick it out for the sake of the review, but this one, I didn't think I could handle anymore when it came to 3/4 of the movie. I was just like, how much more are they going to give us?
It's a fucked up movie.
It was so intense, and I watched it by myself. I was crying so hard, like someone had just died in my family. I just couldn't stop, and it was so emotional, and by the end of it, I was just numb. I was in shock.
I'm not going to spoil the air. She's not going to because I don't want to remove for anybody.
I just couldn't move, and I never had a movie affect me like that. And, I don't want to make it seem all dramatic, but for me it was. This movie's going to affect people in different ways. For some of you, it's just like any other movie. Yeah, it's disturbing, but it doesn't, get to you. It got to me a lot. I couldn't even fall asleep last night.
Movie Inside got to me what the Martyrs did. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep thinking about it. I watched it last night, and I can't get it out of my head, and I don't think I'll ever be able to erase that movie from my mind.
I seen Erna Pravis's reaction review on Mars, and he hated it.
From a critical standpoint, I was actually when I was watching it, thinking about something that's criticized, what is something that's kind of negative. Not that I look for the negative, but to always give positive reviews all the time would be boring for you guys, I think. So yeah, I go in with a critical mind. My critical mind just went out the door. It just went away. I couldn't think of the movie like that. That's why I can't do the ratings. If I had to give it a number, it'd be a 10. It definitely did what it's supposed to do. It's disturbing.
Yep, it is. One of the most violent movies in the world.
What a human being.
Watch it alive. That's a fucked up movie too, but it's funny. It's a horror comedy.
Seen anything like this.
Another movie I need to review too. Well, I already reviewed it actually, didn't I? A while back.
Normally torture doesn't bother me. I've seen all the Saw movies, and those don't even. I can't even compare. Saw
doesn't bother me either. Either of those are Hostel movies.
Really disturbing movies that really got to me, like Baby Blues.
What's Baby Blues?
It's nothing compared to Martyrs. And I know this is kind of like a rambly video. video. It's not really like structured, but I didn't have much structure going into it.
Never heard of that movie,
I
Baby
don't
Blues.
have structure because I don't know, man. It's you should watch it if you want that effect. I mean, like I said,
It made me cry, but it definitely freaked me out, and it was gross.
But we all see things differently. We all interpret things differently. It was very sad, and I just wanted the suffering to be over.
I've seen tons of gross movies. Hostel, Saw. That fucking war movie was nothing to me. It was just whatever. 8 war meters, that movie wasn't even gross, except a couple scenes of people eating it.
Everything just seemed so real. And I thought in the beginning, when she blasted the man that tortured her in her childhood, I thought that was pretty bad. And, you know, I was in shock at that point. And I was like, oh, this movie's really going there. It's realistic. But once we get to like
the scene where the girl has that thing on her head definitely bothered me the most, because that was horrifying. The way she looked.
Well, my thoughts are, it was probably the most messed up movie I've ever seen in my life. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I don't think anything would be able to top this, to be honest. I personally would not be able to become a martyr. Let me know if you would be able to.
No, not me.
I probably would have killed myself long before he did. No, I just can't handle it. I couldn't handle it. It was insane. So, I'll have the trailer listed down below. The trailer, I watched it after I watched the movie, and I'm like, this does not even compare to how intense this movie is. So,
it's a scary as shit movie. Scary as shit.
I thought the whole thing was going to be.
Shows you how fucked up the world is by this fucking movie.
The people that tortured her, it wasn't. They did that way in the beginning of the movie, and then after that, it just. So watch the trailer, see if it's something you'd be interested in. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about it, if it affected you in a way that was really overwhelming like me. If you cried, just let me know what you thought of it.
I didn't cry, but...
Seen it, or after you watch it, leave me a comment to let me know. But I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.
It didn't make me cry, but it made me feel go like that. The part where the girl had that thing on her hand, and it came off, and there was like blood and shit. That, and the ending where the girl gets her skin removed. When I saw that was before I saw the movies I watched recently. Like, it was like something that I'd never seen before, and it was horrifying. I'll definitely review Martyrs on my channel if it gets recommended, especially. But I'll review it eventually. But yeah, let me know if you've seen Martyrs. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it, and let me know what movie disturbs you the most. I'll link Possessed by Horror's channel in the comments below, or the F box below. Because she's one of my favorite horror movie YouTubers, so I really enjoy her videos. So yeah. With that said, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Peace out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Say bye, Megan. She's pissed right now because she doesn't like Martyrs. Bye-bye, guys.